Are you alright?
No, I'm not. I'm strung out. I'm worried about Will. Hell, I'm worried about myself. I was supposed to be a paladin, a symbol of the Brotherhood's ideals, a defender of mankind. I was going to be important for once. Strong. Then reality hit, and I just couldn't handle the pressure. I kept making bad decision after bad decision. Got hooked on chems, and it's led to this. And now I don't even have a brother to share my misery with. All because I made another stupid decision. Because I was ashamed. Ashamed of what I had become. Ashamed to put on some
Jameson.
power armor and just go talk with Will, man to man. So no, I'm not alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. What exactly are you ashamed of? Your mutation? Your disability? You mean you could have used power armor from the start? Why make me do all of this? You can live in a sanctuary if you want. You could find a brother there. Yeah, what are you ashamed of?
I don't know. At least one goes against everything the Brotherhood stood for. But both remind me of what I've lost.
There's no reason to be ashamed of a disability. A lot of soldiers have gone through what you have and can still be proud of their accomplishments.
That may be easy for you to say, but when we escaped the Brotherhood and Will was forced to carry me for days, I resented him for it. I had always been the stronger one, the taller one, the one people looked up to. So him taking care of me for a change, it didn't sit right with me.
What's wrong with being a mutant?
I'm a living example of all that's wrong with this
Jameson.
fucked up world. A creature that never should have existed. A monster who uses the results of warp technology to hurt humans. That's what I did. I was the one who came up with the whole brainwashing idea.
My God. I think you're being hard on yourself. You made mistakes, but what you are now isn't something you need to be ashamed of.
It's not just what I am, it's what I did. Will, Taylor, Thompson, Allie, hell, even Olsen. All hurt or killed because of me. I didn't deserve to be a paladin. I just got lucky. So I felt the need to prove to everybody, including myself, that I earned it. And all that just led us here. Will was right. Back there in that club mind thing, I was a coward. I was afraid of being seen as a fraud by others.
So what? You're just going to give up?
I don't know. You've gone through a lot in the wasteland. Lost your old life, your spouse, your son. How do you manage?
I make believe I'm the Silver Shroud. Well, I find adventures like this one provide a good distraction. Really, mental exercises. Helps me out. I don't really know, I just sort of do. Sometimes you just have to move on, forge your own path. I defend the innocent and judge the guilty. I protect the Commonwealth, for I am the Silver Shroud.
I must be going insane because, I'm starting to actually believe you. So what does the Shroud recommend I do next, huh? What's their advice?
Find both purpose and redemption in fighting injustice. If I learned anything today, it's that sometimes you just have to let go and begin again. Why are you asking me?
If you had told me earlier today that I'd be leaving my life decisions to a person in a Halloween costume, I'd have called you insane. And you are, make no mistake. But, frankly, I just don't have any more faith in my own decisions. So I'm asking you just to do this one last favor.
Put on the suit. Find both purpose and redemption in fighting injustice.
Where exactly are you going with this?
New name, bro. Don your brother's gift and become a hero of the wasteland, just as he has.
You want me to become A costumed vigilante.
Yes.
Are you serious? Look at me. Do I look like I can be some kind of wasteland badass now? Not to mention my addiction to chems.
You can be Chem Man. You can't change the past, but you can make a better future. Use your powers for truth and justice. Like that X-Man dude. Xavier.
You're really not going to let this go, are you? Going around the ways, dishing out justice to those who harm the weak, huh? Dressed up like some kind of hubris comic book character.
Come on.
Heh. He always did love those stupid jackasses, you know. Alright, I can give it a shot. If nothing else, it will distract me from the chems. Well, how do I look?
Like a true hero.
You think? I feel like a jackass, but, you know, maybe it'll grow on me. I suppose this is where we part ways, huh? Listen, I want to thank you. Even if this isn't quite how I expected it to turn out, you gave me some introspective. And when it comes to stubborn guys like me, that takes some kind of miracle to accomplish. Sorry about shouting at you when we confronted Will. I was being an asshole. You really are a silver shroud, aren't you?
Of course, fool. Before you go, I have some questions still. Farewell, Berkeley Gordon. May you always stick to the path of justice. I'm gonna do this one, 'cause then... Yeah, I've got questions, bro.
Alright, that's more than fair.
Are you going to use your mind control powers anymore?
It might not mean much right now, but on what little honor I have left, I swear to never try to control another person again. Hell, even raiders.
Did you really want my help to save the hostages, or was there something else going on? That's right. I'm diving deep, Berkeley.
Will wasn't entirely wrong. I was afraid, but not of drawing attention. Despite appearances, I'm not that harmless. No, I was afraid of losing him. For years, I was the big shot, the big brother. But the chem started to make me lose that sense of control. It only became worse after losing my legs. But there was one thing I thought I could still control. Will. But suddenly, Will no longer has his condition. He's mastering his powers much quicker, and he's the one taking care of me. It wasn't right. I wanted him back under my protection, my control. In the end, that just made us grow more distant.
Why lie about the Vault 87 mission?
Pride has always been a big problem of mine. I guess I just didn't want anyone, not even a stranger, thinking less of me.
Alright, why did you not tell me the full truth about you helping Will take over mines?
Because I was afraid. Because I didn't want to seem like the bad guy, alright? Yeah, stupid, I know.
That makes sense.
At first it seemed so black and white, you know. Raiders are scum. Everybody knows that. But somewhere along the way, we started to blur the lines.
And that song just kept playing. So, how'd you get addicted to chems in the first place?
Back when I was a knight in the Brotherhood, I was assigned to help oversee a group of initiates on their first mission. Everything was going fine, until suddenly we were ambushed by a group of super mutants. We were able to beat them back until a behemoth came charging in.
Hey guys.
Jameson.
He's 5 stories tall and hit right through my chest piece,
Jeez.
breaking 4 of my ribs in the process. After the battle, I was given medics to help me deal with the pain, and well, I got hooked.
I remember hearing about that memory in the ant colony. Taylor said you saved a group of initiates, and that's why you were made paladin. I remember this from the ant colony. You saved a group of initiates with a fat man, despite not knowing if they'd die in the blast. Yeah, bro.
I didn't even focus on saving them, honestly. I just didn't want to be killed. Didn't matter if they died with him, too. Just further proof Will was right. I am a coward.
Hey, man.
But maybe I won't be any longer.
We gotta get you a name. Dr. Bones. Tell me the truth about the ant colony, Dr. Bones.
Jesus, you want to talk about that? Fine. I guess if nothing else, you were in the right to hear about my
Jameson.
Well, I imagine you know about what transpired. And what I was thinking. Any particular areas you want answered?
Man, I cheered this guy up. Now I'm gonna grill him on that one time all his friends died. You seem to be speaking to the Ant Queen. What was about that, yo?
Oh, that. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe my powers were briefly awoken by all the radiation in the colony. Or maybe I was suffering from withdrawal. I don't know.
Was Will's true love Allie?
I still think he was in denial about her and Olsen's relationship. Hell, I saw it. But yeah, he did hold a touch for her. Even after.
Why'd you lie about the events that took place to the Brotherhood, hmm? Because you don't want me to think you were a bad guy?
Oh god, you saw the mission report too, huh?
Oh, I saw it all.
I had to...
Everything.
No, I wanted to do what was best for... No, what was best for me. And I was wrong to do so.
Jesus, Berkeley, I'm so sorry. Did you leave Olsen and Allie to die? Let's bring this back up, bud.
I don't know, honestly. They were in a hard-to-reach place. But I don't know.
Sorry, man. That's all the questions.
If I could go back, well, there's a lot of things I'd do differently.
I don't think that's how If I Could Turn Back Time goes. That's all I wanted to know.
Anything else before we go our separate ways?
No. Farewell, Berkeley Gordon. May you always stick to the path of justice.
I don't think I'll go by Burke anymore. I'll take a page from your notebook.
Oh, nice.
Call me the Psyker.
Hey.
Silly, I know, but hey, you inspired me. Thanks again for everything you've done. I guess it's time I hit the road. I've never felt this light before. I wonder. Step back. Focus, Bert. Psyker. Focus.
Oh! Psyker.
Day after day, I'm more confused.
Oh my
When I
god.
look for the light through the
Well, would you look at that? I guess mind control powers was the only thing I got.
Oh my god.
I guess it just goes to show you, life is full of little surprises. Not all of them bad.
You crazy?
Farewell, Silver Shroud. Until we meet again.
Wanna get lost in the rock and roll and drift away. Keep me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in the rock and roll and drift away. Drift away for days. Oh. Look. You have our main protagonist, antagonist, fly out of a wheelchair in a superhero's costume and teleport, explode, while Drift Away plays in the background. That's true art, is what you've created. And I hope everyone remembers the moment we all just together have experienced all the new adventures of the Silver Shroud. Remember the end of that mod where that guy... Oh, that was amazing. The Psyker. He can fly now. Dexter's gonna be like, this is too weird, man. Yo, what's up?
Yeah?
Yo, I didn't talk to you guys before. I'm so sorry. Are they both in there still? Oh, I gotta go back and do all their dialogue if they left. The Silver Shroud would like to speak before you all leave. Chelsea.
Can I help you?
Just curious who you are.
The name's Chelsea. I'm Dex's secretary. Is that all?
I was hoping I could ask you a few questions.
Fine. It's not like I was in the middle of something.
So what do you do for Dexter?
Mostly just make copies of whatever comic he wants. I'm also a pretty good cook. At least if it's Mirelurk related.
That's an interesting outfit.
Thanks. Got it from some pre-war theme park.
Can you see me? Is that a magazine you're reading?
Yeah, Live and Love. What about it?
What's it about?
It's about stuff like celebrity gossip or popular trends.
Seems a little dated.
Yeah, well, it's this, or Dexter's comics, and I've never been a big comic book fan.
The Shroud is not merely a comic book, it is an idea to uphold.
Yeah, that's cool, I guess.
I've given my life. Why do you work for Dexter if you don't care about comics?
Because I like to eat and live, and you need caps to do those things.
Explain more. I got some other questions.
All right.
I was hoping I could ask about you guys.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Not much to tell. Was raised by sailors who got lost at sea, and now I work for Dex.
Your parents were pirates? What about Dex?
He's alright. Pays decent, and workload isn't too bad. Though, if this project is anything like his previous get-rich schemes, well, luckily I'm not the one who's putting my neck on the line.
What about Walter?
I know most robots don't have a sense of humor, but Walter is even somehow more of a grouch than any human I have ever known. Good with negotiating, though.
And Toby?
Oh, don't be intimidated by the big guy. He might not be the sharpest fella, but he's a big sweetheart.
That's all the questions I had.
All right. Anything else?
I want to talk about your outfit again.
Okay, what about it?
It's a fine outfit, but it is tainted with the stain of injustice. You must make it atone. It's interesting, but it doesn't really come off as you. It's a nice style, you should keep at it. Atone.
I'm probably going to regret this, but fine. What would you suggest, huh?
Black as the night, with the aura of death's glaze looking at you.
Huh. That doesn't sound so bad. I'll think about it.
Of course, Chelsea. I'll talk to you later.
Don't let me keep you.
I must say, gentlemen, I'm starting to think this business deal was a mistake.
But Michelle!
And if this is not resolved soon, there will be a hefty fine involved for you reneging on our agreement.
I assure you, you'll get the comic books very soon. Our business partner is just running a little late, is all. Graphic novels, but yes, they'll be back any minute now. Please, just give us some more time.
This is very unprofessional, but all right. Half an hour more.
Miss Val, with all respect, half an hour isn't very realistic. Dexter, what are you doing? I have faith in our partner. They'll come through.
Oh, hey, guys. Well, 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 if it isn't the Three Stooges themselves.
You're back! Oh, thank God. We were starting to get worried we sent you to your death.
I only said that there was a 30% mortality rate. Regardless, it's good that you're here. Miss Shao, this is our business partner, the Silver Shroud.
A pleasure to meet you. I represent the caravans of Bunker Hill, interested in distributing these comic books.
Graphic novels.
I have to say, you've kept me waiting for a good while. But Mr. Feldman and Mr. Walter were adamant that you'd return soon. I trust you have whatever it is that he needs.
I'm crazy, ma'am. Who are you again?
I'm Miss Zhao. I represent the various independent miscellaneous merchants of Bunker Hill.
Oh, so what's the deal between the caravans and Dexter?
The caravans I represent have agreed to distribute Mr. Feldman's merchandise in exchange for a cut of the profits. 25% of all sales of said merchandise will be retained by the caravans, whilst 75% will be given back to Mr. Feldman.
I need to get in on this. What do you mean by miscellaneous?
You probably have met the various caravans that trade throughout the Commonwealth. They tend to be specialized in weapons, armor, medical supplies. I represent the ones who don't fit. My most prominent client is Caroline, though she prefers to go by Trash Can Carla.
Like that trash can Carla has a pseudonym name. You don't even know what you're waiting for?
All I've been told is that it is essential to the finishing touches of the product.
You don't find it weird doing business with a robot? Got the holotape right here. The Silver Shroud always comes through. Here is my greatest adventure to date. Little Sean Connery in there.
An interesting marketing gimmick.
I knew you could do it! I told you they'd come through, Walt! I told you!
Yes, I recall. Still a bit late for my liking, though. But I will admit, I am impressed. Now then, Dexter, will the comics be done quickly? I'm sure Miss Zhao has places to be.
You've got your abilities, I've got mine. I'll be right back, everybody.
And just like that, he was right back.
All right, let's see what we've got here.
Is he Minecrafting in there?
All right in there?
Those calculations are still pending.
Oh, yeah.
You sure he's okay, dude?
And done. 300 copies ready to be shipped out.
Should I even ask what happened back there?
Magic, Walter. Magic happened. Miss Zhao, they're all ready for you.
Excellent. I'll need help loading them up outside.
Toby, go help them load up. Chelsea, you too.
Yeah, don't short circuit yourself.
Are we going home now?
Just about, big guy. Gotta take care of some unfinished business. Say bye to our new friend here and head out.
My new friend. Hope you talk to Toby next time.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Toby. Toby, wait, no. You can't guilt trip me like this, Toby. Goby. Oh, hold him, Goby. Toby. Toby, please, no.
If that is all, gentlemen, I have other business to attend to.
What have I done?
Before you go, I'm just wondering,
Oh god.
would we be able to do this again? Like, not to sound desperate.
Dexter, don't do this.
Please, let me just say
Oh my
this.
God, Toby.
I'm going to be honest with you, Miss Zhao. We need caps fast. Do you believe we'll be able to sell you more of our graphic novels?
If I'm being honest with you in turn, Mr. Feldman, I truly don't know. This isn't exactly the new Wasteland Survival Guide. These graphic novels of yours, most see them at best as a luxury item. What people of the Wastes want is something practical. Something that will actually help them in real life. Not stories.
Well, Miss Zhao, with all due respect, I disagree. I think people need stories just as much as they need food or water.
We'll see, Mr. Feldman. We'll see. From what I heard, most people don't even care much for pre-war superheroes these days. Too, formulaic.
I think they'll be pleasantly surprised by this one.
Yeah.
For your sake, Mr. Feldman, I hope so. Good day, gentlemen.
Good
Goodbye,
day.
Miss Zhao. Have a safe journey back.
Bye.
Well, I think that went well.
If I had arms, I'd strangle you. You never grovel like that when doing business.
I want to make sure this works. We need the caps.
Regardless, we did all we could. Time to see how the market responds. With my calculations, I see a 35% chance of success.
Hey, that's still higher than what you gave the Silver Shroud. Speaking of, let's talk about how things played out. I mean, psychic ghouls? Two brothers fighting? This is gold. And that ending, well, this right here, this is fiction. It has to be. Yes, I know it all came from a recorder, so it's technically true. But endings like this? A full-blown happy ending. That doesn't happen in the wastes. Bittersweet, maybe, but not happy. Not only did you save everyone, you helped two brothers have a chance at reconciliation and made them both heroes in their own right. This has the makings of a great foundation for the Silver Shroud's legend to grow. Speaking of which, your performances said Shroud. I won't lie. Part of me thought you were a very delusional yet competent mercenary. But this put that all to rest. You really are the Silver Shroud. I don't know how, but you are real. I know you'd probably say heroism is its own reward, but I insist you take this bonus as a token of my respect and admiration. In addition, I feel it's only right to present you with a free first edition of the New Adventures of the Silver Shroud. Congrats! You've earned this.
The Silver Shroud is happy. The New Adventures of the Silver Shroud #1. You've collected an issue of the New Adventures of the Silver Shroud. Plus 25 damage with all automatic guns. Oh, this is so cool. The Adventures of the Silver Shroud. The Silver Shroud and Oh Brother, Can You Spare a Mind? This is so cool. Look at that art. Oh, this was on the Nexus page as one of the pictures, but
This has been one hell of a ride, I'll tell you. Feels like we've been doing this for years, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me, but we've done all we could. Now it's time to wait and see how the world feels about our little project.
here we say our goodbye, my friends. May you always walk the path of justice, and remember, when evil walks the streets of Boston. All right, I'll wait. It was nice working with you two. I hope we can do this again. Well, I'm heading out. See you. So what happens now? It's here we say our goodbye, my friends. May you always walk the path of justice. And remember, when evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud.
So f***ing cool.
Impressive as this has been, I'm concerned about our investors. We still owe them a lot.
Well, who knows, Walter? If we do business again, maybe next time the Silver Shroud will help us with them personally. Farewell, Silver Shroud. It's been an honor.
The New Adventures of the Silver Shroud. I never talked to the super mutant and the lady at the bar. I've got to go back. Thank you for playing my mod. This has been a long time coming, but I'm proud to say I finished it. I want to thank you all again for taking the time to play my mod and for making all this worthwhile. Stay on the path of justice, vigilantes. The Modding Goat and the people of Dexco Productions. Hell yeah! Modding Goat, this was fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful mod. Fantastic adventure for the Shroud. Really interesting way of getting across story and climbing in the mines. Some awesome boss battles. Very unique, especially with that giant alien turret head. Alright, I do want to go back and see what the super mutant and everyone else, what they had to say. Toby, I'm so sorry.
You look like Silver Shroud. You like him too?
My name's Chest Breach. Nice to meet you. Dummy say what?
Huh?
Oh, I guess I'm the dummy. That didn't go as planned. You have a keen eye, my humongous friend, for I am the Silver Shroud.
Oh, me big fan of Shroud. Can I get autograph on Hammer?
That depends. Have you been righteous?
Yeah. Toby been a good boy. Toby always clean up after Mary. Always stop Walter from using eye fires to hurt Dexter.
The Silver Shroud does not sign autographs. Anything for a fan of justice.
Oh, you make Toby so happy. Toby can't wait to show all of Toby's friends back home. Shroud want anything else from Toby?
Take off your mask. Why are you so dumb? Jesus. Man, I don't want to ask him why he's dumb. Why are you wearing that box head?
Dexter and Walter say Toby's face scare people. They'll want people to shoot Toby. So Toby wear disguise.
Oh, okay. How do you know Dexter, Toby?
Dexter Toby's best friend forever. He won a few people other than little brothers and sisters to be kind to Toby.
And what about Walter, Toby?
Walter is giant eye who helps us get shiny caps. Toby don't understand how he float or talk.
What about that girl over there, Toby, in the odd outfit?
Chelsea mean to others a lot, but always nice to Toby. Chelsea get her outfit at Sweetwater World. She say it convey her personality.
Why are you so dumb? I'm sorry, Toby, I have to.
Toby not dumb. Toby just alternatively smart.
Damn
It
right.
would make Toby special.
It is. I love you, Toby. Where are you from?
Toby from Island. Toby miss little brothers and sisters. But they say Toby too big for orphanage. So Toby live with Dexter on farm.
Ah, you were on Orphangia. That's all, Toby.
Bye-bye.
Toby, I'm so sorry I missed you before. And you too, what you got? You got nothing. You ain't got no name. That's okay. That's okay. We'll give you a name.
What can Toby do for you?
That's all, Toby.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you're back. Great.
Did she change? Oh, Chelsea, you always were a kidder.
Thanks. Got it from some pre-war theme park. Don't let me keep you.
Oh, don't. Oh, you smartass. Alright, everyone, I think that's going to do it for the new adventures of the Silver Shroud by ModdingGoat and the people of Dexco Productions. There are other endings that I will be trying out, but for now, we're going to wrap this up. This was fantastic, truly a labor of love. Really liked our introduction to the characters with Walter and Dexter, and the whole making a new adventure with what we record. The point system was neat, so every time we did a Silver Shroud approved response, we'd get a point, and that affected our ending, and we got the good one, as mentioned. Great voice acting. I liked the story between the mind-controlling Ghoul brothers as well. Really felt for them, especially near the end, after we had seen their memories and what they'd been through. We got an entire vision quest, maybe a little too many ants, but they did tell us to be prepared, so that was on us. And there was a wonderful bathroom drowning scene, so 10 out of 10. You got a good bathroom. Those queen boss battles were something else too. Was not expecting to see a new boss type, and that whole laser sequence activating those terminals was fun to kill it. And I hope other mod authors don't do it, but the random copyright songs did fit in well, especially that twist room. Such a wonderful time there, twisting around. But yeah, ModdingGoat, Dexco Productions. This was a beautiful mod. Didn't run into any bugs except for the many that were supposed to kill me. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Wonderful work. Hope you all enjoyed. I know I did. And we shall see you in the night, where danger lurks and criminals flock. Only one man can stop them. The Silver Shroud. Future. Away!
I wanna dance with you. I got them dancing feet. I wanna dance with you. Why don't you put your shoes